first lesson of the year is about translations. Translations are a transformation where we change one figure into another figure. But a translation is quite simple because it's where a figure slides but does not turn. The original meaning of translation being to move across. So we're just simply saying how far to the left or right or up or down we're moving it. So 1 here, we're going to mark this as a translation because it's just changing the position of the original. Whereas number 2, we're seeing a bit of a turn, so that's something else. We'll learn that in a later lesson. To actually perform translations, it's pretty simple. We're simply going to follow the instructions. Here it says on number 4 to translate the figure 5 units right and 1 unit up. So let's start at U here. According to the instructions, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right, and then 1 unit up. I'll mark them here. And then this new point is just going to be marked as U prime. That apostrophe is important because it distinguishes between the original U and the new U we just created. That way it shows that this is the image, this is the new U. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing for T. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right, then 1 unit up. That's where T prime ends up. And then I do the same thing for the other 2 points here at the bottom. So that gives me
girls with the last name that starts with D through J. 9th grade girls with the last name that starts
this
with
image.
D
And it looks just like the original, except it's just been moved into a new position. And that's all translations are. So now let's talk about translation rules. Translation rules simply describe in addition or subtraction terms how we go from the original point to the new point. So when I look at 8 here, I start at -2 and I'm going to -2. Well, I'm not going up or down at all, so I'm adding 0. Whereas -3, I'm going to +4. I'm starting at a negative, going to a positive, so this is going to be going up, and 3 is 3 away from 0, 4 is 4 away from 0 on the other side, so I'm adding 7 here. The rule for this is x comma y, our original, is going to be translated to wherever x was plus 0, and whatever y was plus 7. So let's see that in action in number 9. In the coordinate plane, it says the point A, 0, 1, 0, -1, is translated to the point 4, 2. So our rule is going to tell us, how do I go from 0 to 4? Well, that's obviously adding 4, so we're going to be doing x plus 4 for that one. And then we start at -1 going to 2, so I'm adding 3 here. So x plus 4, y plus 3. So this rule is going to help us for this second part. Using that same translation rule, points B, 4, 1. So 4, 1 is going to become 4 plus 4 and 1 plus 3. So what does that turn out to be? That becomes 8 and 4. So remember, that was B. So the new point is going to be B prime. And that's what it's asking for us to fill out over here. So that's 8 comma 4. We repeat the same thing for C. C starts at -2, -5. So -2, -5 is going to translate to -2 plus 4, just like it was for B, and then -5 plus 3. So after we calculate those using a calculator or our heads, that comes out to be +2 and -2. So C prime is that coordinate. So 2, -2. Okay, finally, do translations change the shape and size of the image? No, they don't. That means that the figures are congruent. So if the area of a triangle ABC is 20 square inches and it's moved 4 units to the right, okay, we just move it 4 units to the right, nothing about it changes. So when it asks what is the area of A prime, B prime, C prime, it's the exact same thing, 20 square inches. And that is the first lesson. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you the next time.